Hello guys, this is Teacher Plays Now, and today we are back with a brand new tutorial video on our Discord bot. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to make commands for the bot. So in Discord you can type !help and it'll list a help message for the commands. That's going to be our main goal for today. First, we're going to have to do a lot of stuff for this. Alright, so first we're going to start off with a new class, and we're going to do this inside of Object. I'm jumping right into this. We have a lot of stuff to do, so if you need to pause the video to catch up, make sure you do that. But this new class is going to be called Command, just like that. Bam. Alright, now with this command, we are going to make a constructor. Forgetting my words. Alright, we're going to make a constructor, and this constructor is going to require string wait, actually no, I'm doing that completely wrong. This command is actually supposed to be an interface. Oh boy, it's one of them days, if you guys know. So, public interface command is what it needs to be. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to add three things. So, public string get label. Alright, this is going to return basically the command, so help. Alright, then we're going to need public string get description. Alright, just like that. And then a final public void run command. Alright, this run command is going to require a lot of variables. I have them all loaded up in my other version of Eclipse. I actually didn't have them loaded up right away, but we're going to be pulling these from here. So I have command right here. Boop. So we're copying iUser, user, iChannel, channel. I'll go through this as soon as I get into it. We're going back to our other Eclipse. Alright, so paste this all in. You guys do not have that luxury, sorry. Alright. So, inside of the run command method, we're having an iUser user. That's basically the user that runs the command. Then an iChannel channel. That's the channel that the command was ran in. Then you have iGuild guild for the guild that the command was ran in. So basically a server. And then you have a string label. And then you have a list of strings called for the args. And that is how all of that works. It's really nice and easy to do. Boom, done. Now we're going to add another new object. This is going to be our command manager. Alright, so this is going to be where we actually deal with all of the commands. We're going to create a constructor here. This constructor is going to have a string and it's a prefix. That's the name of the thing that I was reading last episode, if you guys were wondering. But the string prefix goes inside of here. So prefix, and just like that. Now what we can do is do this dot prefix equals prefix, just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and do a public void add command. Alright, here is where we need to do another variable I totally forgot about. So we need a list of command called commands. It's basically our commands list. And then we're going to need to initialize this list. So commands equals new array list of command, just like that. And then Control-Shift-O to import. And there we have everything that we need. We are going to set the prefix and the commands to private. I didn't mean to comment that out. Oh my goodness, I'm having problems. I tried copying and pasting and it just didn't want me to do it. Alright, so this add command is going to take in a command that we're naming command. And we are just going to do commands.add command, just like that. Alright, and then now what we need to do is a public void command ran. Alright, this is going to be an @event subscriber. Alright, so just type in @event and control space to make it subscriber. And then here we are going to do message received event. Just like this. And we are back after a really awkward pause. Sorry about that, guys. We had some disturbance, but let's go ahead and continue on from where we were at. So, we were doing a command ran message received event. Let's go ahead. I just typed in message argy and control spaced if you guys didn't catch that. Alright, we're just gonna name this message receive event. Alright, so now what we can go ahead and do is we're going to make a string message equals event.getMessage, alright, get content, just like that. Alright, now we are going to go ahead and do an if, and then inside of this if, we're going to have a message.to lowercase dot starts with and then prefix. So now that's basically all we need. This is the start of any command. Now it's going to do the bulk. What we want to do here though first is go ahead and grab a couple of the methods that we have over here. I'm just going to copy them as we have had them and just paste them there, so that way I know all of the things that we need. So first is user equals event.getUser, or .getAuthor. Alright, then we need channel, channel equals event.getChannel. I'm really having trouble typing right now. guild equals event.getGuild. Yeah, you got it. Alright, then string label, and then the list of args are going to be the last two things that we do. Actually, let's go ahead and do a string label equals, alright, so message, and then .to lowercase. Label is always going to be lowercase, and then we are going to split, or no, replace character with a character. So what we're going to do here is replace all of the prefix with nothing, so that way the prefix is removed, and then we are going to split the string at this, and then we're going to grab the first instance of that, and that's all we need for that. Very simple to do, magic sauce. Alright, so that is getting the label. Now string, we're gonna do arg first, because the way that we have to do this. So string arg equals message dot to, no, not to lowercase with this one. So now we are going to do dot replace, and we're going to replace quite a bit here. First we want to do a replace, let's see, and yet another interruption. It's okay. So inside of this dot replace, the first thing we want to do is type in prefix. Alright, so that means that we're replacing the prefix. Now we need to also replace label, okay? Label like this, and we also want to add in a space. That way it does all of that too. So now we want to split it at this, and that's that. Very simple to do. I forgot for the string of args. We're gonna call this args like that, so that way it makes sense. And then now we are going to go ahead and create a new list string args equals new array list like this string, and then that is that. Now we're going to want to do a for string argue, or argues. Alright, the reason that I prefer working with the list of strings, there's just more to do with it than there is with the regular string array list, like this. It's just way easier to do. I'm pretty sure there's a better way of doing this as well. I think you can do argues dot. No, I don't think there is. This is the way I know to do it. I can't tell you if there's a better way. There probably is, but that's alright. So what we're going to do is args.add and arg, just like that. Now that is the args done. Now what we can go ahead and do is for and this is going to be commands. Alright, so now we just do an if like this. Also, let's go ahead and add a boolean called worked equals false to start with, and then if command.getLabel, so .getLabel equals ignore case label, just like that. Then what we can go ahead and do is set worked equals true first thing. That is a very important thing. And then we can also run command.run command, just like that, and put in all of those things. And now what we can do is if not worked, so exclamation mark worked, and then we can go ahead and do some sort of printing, so system.out.println, and say user typed invalid command, just like that, and that should work. Now this is everything that we need for our command manager and our command classes. Now we can come here into the bot, and we can go ahead and add in a command manager commands, just like that. Control-Shift-O, and then commands equals new command manager, and then the prefix, we're just going to set the prefix to that for now. All is good with that. And then we are going to go ahead and do I don't know what it's called now. I feel like there's a get, hold on, this is dispatcher. Alright, so get dispatcher, then register listener, and then we just need to put in the class of the listener, which is commands, just like that. Alright, now what we can go ahead and do is come down here and make a new public void add command, and this is just going to add a command to the bot very easily. So command, and then our commands.add command, just like that. Alright, that should be everything we need from there. And now what we can do, I'm pretty sure that is everything we need. Let's go ahead and minimize these. So we have, yep, that is all we need from that. So now what we can do is back in our main method, we can run bot.add command, new command, control space, so that way it does it. And you can see it auto-generated a lot of stuff. Alright, so what we're going to want to do here is go ahead and remove most of those lines. Also, this method, I would rather this one be at the very bottom than at the very top. I don't know why it did it that way, but it's fine. Alright, so for get label, we want the label to be help. Alright, for then get description, the help command, exclamation mark. And now when this is ran, we're going to then go ahead and do it just simply, alright. So there's two ways we can do the help message. We can either run it when the command, or like run it inside of the, oh, I'm trying to think now, I can't even think. We could either run it inside of the channel that the command is running, or we can just send it privately to the user. I'm going to show you guys how to do it privately to the user, and we'll worry about sending a message in the channel. So user.get or create pmchannel.sendMessage, alright, with string content. Alright, so this is basically what we're going to do for the help. So let's come up here and make a new string called help message equals, and we're just going to set it equal to an empty string for now. Alright, so now what we want to do is go ahead and do a for loop over bot.get command. We should have a get command manager. It sounds like my cat's playing with some stuff right now too. So for I think we'll do bot.get commands. So command bot.get commands, sort of like that. And then we'll just have to make this a, copy that, come over here, So public, oops, I just did something, I don't know what I did. Public list of command, get commands, like that. And then, ooh, geez, I'm clicking all of the wrong buttons yet again. Alright, let's go ahead and import commands. Alright, so now we're going to do commands.get commands. And that's what we're going to return. Alright. Just like that, and then come back here to Command Manager, and right here, we're going to return, and instead of doing it like this, we're just going to return commands. Oop, just like that. Alright, then we can save this, and now, bot.getCommands, I think, why is that not there? Bot, did I spell it wrong? I might have spelled it wrong, hold on. No, I don't know what it's doing. Does it think I have the wrong type of command? Oh, it's, no. Command bot.get commands. What am I doing wrong? What's it say that I'm doing wrong? Add cast to bot. Change cast to bot. No, that's not what we need to do. Is it because, I think I know why. So basically we need to go ahead and control copy that, then do this, and make this a public static bot. Like that, and then we should be able to do bot.get commands. No, it's just not liking this list of command. I don't know why. You know what? Command Manager. Alright, here's how we're gonna do it. We're just gonna do it like this. Oop, and Control-Shift-O. And now we can do bot.get command manager.get commands, like that. There, that works. Alright, now command.get description. Alright, and then command.get label are the two things that we will need. Alright, so I want to go ahead and make a string label. Alright, we're going to name it string L. String D equals that. Alright, very easy to do. Alright, so now to start out with the help message, I'm going to go ahead and 1, 2, 3, ** help, and then 2 more stars, so that way that is all bolded, and then 3 more of those. I think we're going to add in 3 spaces in between them, so that way it looks a little nice, and then go ahead and do a \n, so that way we line break, and we're actually going to do 2 line breaks. I lied. Woohoo. So \n again. Alright, just like that. We then down here are going to go ahead and do a help message plus equals, and then go ahead and add space minus or space. What is the prefix? We're gonna have to do bot.get prefix, or no, get command manager.get prefix, like this. Let's go ahead and add this into get command manager. Hello, there. Alright. Actually not there, but let's see. Public string get prefix, return prefix, like that. Alright. Then come back in here into main, and then help message plus equals space plus bot.get prefix. And for this, yeah, let's just do a space plus, actually we're going to do a **, actually 3 spaces **, and then plus, L, and that should be good. Now we're going to plus **, \n, And then we're going to do another adding to it, but this time, instead of like doing much adding, we're just going to, or instead of doing what we've already done, we'll do the 3 spaces, and then 1, 2, 3 more spaces with a minus and another space, and then plus D. That's plus description, and then plus a \n, so that way we line break. And here we want to do 2 line breaks, so that way there's space in between them all. Pretty easy for our help message. And then right here, instead of just sending out a empty message, we're going to do help message just like that, and that should be our help command done. Pretty easy. Alright, let's go ahead and add one more command, so that way you guys can understand how some fancy stuff works. So we're going to do another new command, this time as well. Move this down here, so that way it looks all nice, and then we can go ahead, delete these lines, and for the label of this command, we're just going to make it a ping command, and for the description, ping the server to get a Pong return. Alright, and then right here we are just going to send a message back to the channel. This message to the channel is going to be channel.sendMessage, and then Pong, just like that. And then go ahead and save that. Alright, now we can go ahead and test out the bot. This is the fun part. I know, we've been waiting for this for quite a while. Let's go ahead and click the run button. It should say run Discord bot if you hover over it, because, well, you've done it already before. So click the run button, make our console just a little bit bigger so that way we can see when the bot is finished. And it is up and running. So now all we should have to do is do ping, and it'll say Pong, and we do help, and it'll send us a private message with all of the commands. Look at how beautiful that works. Oh, it's beautiful. And we can just add more commands as we go. Next episode, I'm going to show you guys a couple more things that you're going to want to see, because there are extra things. I know, hard to believe. I'm sorry this episode dragged on for so long. It takes a while to learn how to do this stuff. Next episode, we'll go ahead and finish refining the commands in the way that they work. We'll also go into something else. So I hope you guys had an amazing time watching, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.